Is he available tomorrow? And also, what are you going to do with your goaltender?
Yeah, he didn't skate this morning. We'll see how he feels tomorrow morning. And Shesterkin will play tomorrow.
Next question comes from Vince Mercogliano with USA Today Network. Vince, go ahead.
Hey, David. I know Keandre had a maintenance day the other day, and I know he started with you guys, but towards the end of practice today, it didn't look like he was out there much, if at all. Is everything okay with him, or is something going on that could put him in jeopardy for tomorrow?
Yeah, he's day to day as well. We'll know a lot more tomorrow morning on both him and Artemi. So just took him off for precautionary reasons, and we'll have a clearer picture on whether their availability tomorrow morning.
Next question comes from Greg Joyce with the New York Post. Greg, go ahead.
Hey, David, just curious, what's it like preparing for a team that hasn't played in 2 weeks and not 100% sure who they might have on the ice tomorrow? How does that kind of affect the preparation kit?
Greg, it really hasn't affected us at all. I mean, we're just we're going about our business, doing what we need to do to improve our team. Obviously, goal scoring has been an issue. Obviously, our power play has struggled. We worked on those things today. So, what the opponent's doing and how many guys they have and how they're practicing, how many times they practice, that really has nothing to do with how we're going to approach it. And it's a unique situation for everybody in the league this year. We've been very fortunate so far, avoiding a situation where we're in the situation they're in Philly for that matter. So, but we expect they're going to have a lineup that's hungry to go. It's been a while since they played, so. You saw what happened when Dallas sat out for a long time. They came back and got off to a great start. So, we don't put a lot of stock in what's going on the other end of things because we know we're going to see an opponent that's going to be ready to play.
Okay, do we have any more questions for Coach? Vince Mercogliano. Vince, go ahead.
David, just to clear it up with Keandre, is it upper body, lower body? Can you tell us anything about the specifics?
Yeah, it's upper body. And like I said, I mean, we took him off for precautionary reasons, so we'll see how he feels tomorrow.
Next question comes from Dan Rosen with NHL.com. Dan, go ahead.
Yeah, again, to just clear it up with Artemi too, if he didn't skate today, what are really his chances of playing tomorrow then? I mean, usually you want a guy to skate the day before you play a game.
Yeah, unless he comes in tomorrow and chomping the bit and takes a pregame skate, then the chances is zero he'll play. So we'll see. Like I said, if he wants to come back, if he comes back, feels really good, and wants to skate in the morning and feels good, then we'll make a decision then. That won't necessarily mean he'll definitely play, but there'll be a conversation.
Next question comes from Greg Joyce. Greg, go ahead.
It looked like you had a black up with Mika and Chris on that top line. What do you like about him? And obviously he's playing well before that injury, but what do you like about him and those guys?
Well, what I like about him with everybody is he plays hard every shift. He gets inside. He's got some skill to complement that work ethic, and he's made every line a little bit better no matter what line we put him on. So, we'll see how it goes.
Next question comes from Vince Mercogliano. Vince, go ahead.
David, I know you talked about everybody deals with injuries, and then you guys got the COVID protocols and all that as well. But with guys like Panarin going down, you're able to deal out of such a series of injuries. Is this kind of a challenge to your team, or how do you address it with them in terms of guys who need to step up?
I mean, it's a challenge in general in this environment, and the fact that we haven't won the games we want to win. We haven't been as successful as we want to be. So, listen, every team's going through some injuries. That's just pro sports. We certainly have our fair share, but we still feel we've got a lineup that can win hockey games. And as we touched on today, there are things going on that are good, but not good enough.
Okay, and final one, Colin Stevenson. Colin, go ahead.
Final one, that's a little pressure on me. I just wanted Dave to see if we could get an update on Jack Johnson, who's been day-to-day for 3 weeks. What's his status, and also is there any new update on Philip?
Yeah, Jack's made a lot of progress. He's certainly coming on. We're hoping he's going to practice here sometime soon in the next few days. And Phil, keeps getting better. It's still the 4 to 6 week window, so we're creeping up on that 4th week.